Well, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan. Welcome to another episode of the almost serious show. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, boys and girls, and the confused ones which are on the rise in Pakistan, cricket fans, traffic victims, and anyone who's ever had a SIM card mysteriously multiply like rabbits. Welcome to today's episode of Pakistan. The series where the unscripted, where the news is hotter than your chai and, more dramatic than your WhatsApp family group at 2 a.m. And those, forwards that are coming from your chachus, your pupos and your uncles and your dadas and your dadis that the world is about to end tomorrow. You know that meme? Arey bhai, 26 mein to duniya khatam hai. So we're just 2 days away from the end of the world according to Chacha. So, guys, zillennials, the confused peoples, and everyone in Pakistan who thinks that this is going to be the end of the world in 2 days, who believe the Chacha. Today, we're diving into everything from magnetic hijabs that fight back. What? Wow, even I'm shocked with that news. And M Tags, making Islamabad the VIP club of the cities, and a cricket squad that might just break your heart before tea. So cricket has already broken my heart, my kidney, my lungs, my intestines, my throat, my what's left in the organs, how many organs do we have? We've got a number of other organs that I cannot even name here, but they're broken because of this cricket team. So buckle up. This isn't just about news. This is about Pakistan and its neighbors, right? And sometimes the UK, well, in full color, full chaos and full confusion. So, ladies and gentlemen, when hate speech sounds like foreign policy, BJP's Gaza comparison. Now, India, ladies and gentlemen, where logic goes to die, Suvendu Adhikari. BJP big shot just unlocked the full villain mode this week. So his advice for Bangladesh after violence against Hindus was teach them a lesson like Israel taught Gaza. Yeah, straight up war level rhetoric. So he's basically asking for a genocide. This Indian politician from BJP is asking for a genocide against the Bengali Muslims. And I mean, this guy has spoken like he's ordering a takeaway. Let's pause. A member of India's political class just publicly suggested mass violence, murder, genocide, massacre against a neighbor, and somehow nobody stopped him. No FIRs, no police, just free-range genocide on display. He was triggered by the lynching of one man in Bangladesh. I mean, tragic, and decided the solution is, escalate. Big crowds, bigger threats, and a Bollywood-level revenge fantasy. Because of course, the best way to solve problems is bombs, marches, and a global lecture on power flexing. So TMC called a genocidal bite and naked hate speech, and yet India's ruling class acts like, meh, free speech, carry on. Eat the Muslims, kill them, slaughter them, murder them. That's going to gain plus points, And the Hindu lords are going to be happy by you guys slaughtering Muslims, burning down churches, bringing, gurdwaras of the Sikh brick by brick. And this thing is going to get them peace, I think. But it's not that way. And the peace de resistance, he threatens to come back with 100 crore Hindus to storm the mission if anything goes wrong. So basically that means democracy in India is optional. Threatening chaos is completely mandatory and it's allowed. Meanwhile, in India, minorities are attacked, silenced. Someone speaks out, blame them, neighboring country exists, and then you just threaten them. So India's idea of diplomacy, pick a neighbor, pick a hashtag, pick a threat, and tweet it like it's a cricket commentary. So Bangladesh, stay safe, and Pakistan, sit back and watch India invent hate speeches like their Bollywood scripts, because apparently reality isn't dramatic enough for them. But there's a hidden thing in this message if you understand it. Hindus and the Hindutva, they know what they're exactly doing. They know what's going to come after the hate that they are sending towards Bangladesh, the hate that they are sending towards Pakistan. They completely understand it. The thing is, we don't understand it, that they are preparing for a mass war. And we need to understand that Hindutva is not going to stop here. Hindutva these guys, they are going to bring their plan forward. They are going to attack Pakistan in the future. They may attack Bangladesh in the near future, but they are going to do it. And we need the brothers, Bangladesh and Pakistan, East and West. We need to unite and we need to understand what India is doing. India is not stupid. Never think of your enemy as a stupid or a foolish guy, although they are, but never think of them. Enemies should not be taken easy, and we should prepare for what is to come, and that is war, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Pakistan gets its first Hindu police officer. Wow, that's nice. All right, Pakistan is hitting, right? Pakistan's history was made, and no, it was not about another PSL final or a politician promising development in 100 days. Meet Rajinder Meghwar, the first Hindu officer in police service of Pakistan. Yes, the first from Badin, Sindh. So he cleared the brutal CSS exam that one where sleep dies and your coffee budget goes into cardiac arrest. He's now an assistant superintendent of police in Gulbarg, Faisalabad. And here's the kicker. He says, I joined the police to help people at the grassroots level, which means I didn't join to just sit, in AC offices and sign files. I mean, that's a bold move. Rajendra, very bold, and it's not just him. There's another one, Roopmati from Rahim Yar Khan also cleared the CSS and is heading to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So minorities are saying, excuse me, we're here, we can do this too, and yes, we also know how to navigate bureaucracy without crying. So yes, Pakistani minorities are finally cracking the civil services and making history while doing it. And for the rest of us, well, maybe it's time to stop blaming the system and start studying for CSS, or at least learn to handle the form correctly. So Rajendra Meghwar just proved something very simple. Talent has no religion, determination has no barrier. And yes, the police can finally get some diversity too. And maybe our jealous and always on the rage neighbor India can learn something from Pakistan on how to treat your minorities. You can put them in offices, you can give them respect and honor and dignity. You just don't have to slaughter them every time you see them. So, moving forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your SIM, your crime, PTA says, Beta, ab zimmedari tumhari hai. This is important announcement from the PTA, and this one sounds less like an advice and more like a threat. So, PTA says, make sure all SIM cards are registered in your own name, because if someone commits a crime using your SIM, well, congratulations, you're the criminal now. So this is Pakistan's version of saying if your cousin does something wrong, you're all grounded. According to PTA, mobile fraud, cybercrime and harassment are rising. And every investigation ends the same way. So police says whose CNIC is the SIM on? Sir, sir, meri to bas ek SIM hai. And PT, actually you have 7 on your name. 7 SIMs, 1 phone, 0 memory of where they came from. So that rhymed. PTA now says check how many SIMs are on your CNIC, cancel unused ones and be responsible, which is cute. Because in Pakistan, SIMs multiply faster than rabbits. They're basically saying if someone scams police, harasses someone or runs a fraud using your SIM, don't worry, we'll catch you, we'll catch you. So yes, be careful because in Pakistan, you're not responsible for your own actions now. Welcome to digital Pakistan where the phone is smart, but the consequences are very real. And you know, this used to be like a trend in Pakistan just a few years back. How many SIMs you got? Oh, I got, I've got 7 on my name. So the trend has changed, but still we've got SIMs on our names. Which just reminds me, I've got plenty of SIMs on my name because I was also part of that trend. You know, it's like, different numbers, you know. So I think we've got to cancel them all and become, civilized citizens of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. And now this is a very interesting news which hit me by a shock in the first, if you remember when I was, telling you about the story. So the hijab that fights back. Now, this is innovation. So now UK police have introduced the blue light hijab, a magnetic, quick release hijab designed for Muslim women officers Meaning if someone pulls it during duty, click, its safety detaches. So there's no choking risk, there's no safety issue, still modest, still professional, honestly. I mean, that's smart. This hijab was developed after actual Muslim officers, after real incidents, and not a boardroom idea, not a PowerPoint solution. And Muslim officers say they feel safer and more confident wearing it. Excuse me, why was there a need to make this magnetic hijab? I mean, I need to ask this question to the United Kingdom's government directly. Have you taken action against those Islamophobic people? Have you taken action against the white supremacist? Have you taken action against anyone who's committed crimes against Muslims, who's burned mosques, who has, destroyed or desecrated the mosque or the holy books of Islam? Have you taken action? No, because if you had taken action, you wouldn't need to make such scientifically researched and developed hijabs. Just a normal woman wearing a hijab should be safe in the United Kingdom. You're the first world country, right? You're the most developed country in the world. And you have the best system in the world. So that means your system collapsed. Your government is a failure and your policies are hypocritical, because these stunts are not going to save the Muslims in the UK. And this is just a mere PR stunt that, oh my God, we're doing something about the Muslims of the United Kingdom. We care a lot for them. You don't care for them. And that is the truth. You enjoy the Muslims in the United Kingdom for their investment, and you enjoy the Muslims being harassed, being assaulted, and being abused. This is the reality of the United Kingdom. I'm sorry to say it, but this is the truth. I mean, you don't make... This is like, someone slaps you on the face, and then you remember the Gandhi rule, and it's like, bring your other cheek in front, and then he slaps you again. So you don't attack the people who slapped you. You just say that it was you who brought the cheek in front of my hand. It was you slapped your cheek to my hand. This is ridiculous. I mean, and this is ridiculous, this is hypocritical, and this is an insult to the Muslims of United Kingdom. We got the magnetic hijab. Why do you need to bring a magnetic hijab that avoids strangling and that avoids, if someone tries to pull it, it's going to get off easily? Why is there any need? Has the government of the United Kingdom done anything about the intolerance in the society, white supremacy, the terrorism, the rage, the hate? None, nothing. You enjoy it. And then just for PR stunts, you do something like this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it quietly clicks and saves lives, right? So, Islamabad now with entry requirements. So, Islamabad has announced something very important. Starting from the 1st of January 2026, if your car does not have an M tag, you're not entering the capital. That's right. Islamabad is no longer a city, it's an exclusive club. And we live in Islamabad. Well, so if you don't have an M tag, sorry bhai, please turn around and go back to your city or go get an M tag, and then you can enter Islamabad. So the city is for registered vibes only. Authorities say this will improve traffic flow, toll collection and monitoring. Which sounds nice, but let's be honest, right? Traffic in Islamabad isn't bad because of technology. It's bad because everyone thinks they're VIP, I mean, this is something we're born with, in Islamabad. And indicators are treated like optional DLC, and the U-turns are taken with full confidence with their zero planning. But now, cameras are installed, scanners are live, and every car will be checked. Basically, Islamabad has become that strict society gate uncle who says, naam batao, CNIC batao, sticker kahan hai? And the officials say this is modernization. Pakistanis hear this and say, bhai, pehle signal to fix kar lo. So register your M tag, because from 2026, 1st January onwards, Islamabad is less capital city and more, airport security with trees. And just for a better understanding, this is for security purposes. Because Hakumat ko ये और हमारी जो हुकूमत है उसको मालूम होना चाहिए कि इस्लामाबाद में कौन कौन आ रहा है. As we know, Taliban threatened to bomb Islamabad and various areas in Pakistan. India is threatened for terrorist attacks in Pakistan, especially in Islamabad. तो इस चीज़ को समझना ज़रूरी है. ये कोई जुल्म नहीं है, ये एक रिक्वायरमेंट है for securing the people who live in Islamabad, and आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इंशाल्लाह ये बाकी शहरों में भी इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाएगा. सो दैट इसका मकसद है कि जो भी गाड़ी इस्लामाबाद में आएगी उसको मॉनिटर किया जाए, उसका रिकॉर्ड हो, उसकी चेकिंग हो, ताकि इस्लामाबाद, क्योंकि दिस इज़ द हब ऑफ इस्लामाबाद ऑफ पाकिस्तान, आई बेग योर पार्डन, यहाँ पे वर्ल्ड लीडर्स आएंगे, यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट्स आनी हैं, फॉरेनर्स आने हैं, बाहर से लोगों ने आना है. सो दिस नीड्स टू बी द मोस्ट सिक्योर एरिया इन पाकिस्तान, और पूरा पाकिस्तान सिक्योर होना चाहिए, लेकिन इंशाल्लाह वी हैव टू बिगिन फ्रॉम इस्लामाबाद. सो डू नॉट टेक दिस टू हार्ट. पूरा पाकिस्तान एक जैसा है, लेकिन इट नीड्स टू स्टार्ट समवेयर. द फर्स्ट ब्रिक नीड्स टू बी प्लेस्ड समवेयर एंड देन द बिल्डिंग इज मेड. तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट ब्रिक, और इंशाल्लाह ये प्लान पूरे पाकिस्तान में जाएगा, और इंशाल्लाह वी आर गोइंग टू मेक पाकिस्तान one of the most secure countries to live in the world, without terror, without arrogance, without hate, and without, first world development policies of the UK and America and the West that have completely failed, ladies and gentlemen. So, Talian. Wow, that was a long speech, huh? Now, moving on, Pakistan has announced its T20 squad against Sri Lanka. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! I mean, this is like breaking news from Pakistan cricket, and this news always breaks us. The news from cricket always breaks us. So, your TV is not broken, but some did break it. Pakistan has announced. I saw my father once break the television because of this stupid cricket team, and it's still the same. Pakistan has announced its T20 squad, guys, and against this Sri Lanka, and somehow Babar Azam and Shaheen Afridi are not in it. That's good. Yes, read that again slowly. Slip some water. Pakistan cricket selectors woke up and said, let's try something new today. Let's scare the nation. So the team will be led by Salman Ali Agha, who is already a failure, a man who has played 34 T20s in 1 year. Meanwhile, Shadab Khan is back. Oh my God, after the shoulder surgery, and I think he's just back after splendid performances. एक second याद करने दो. When was the last time Shadab Khan performed well? साल बीत गए, लेकिन कोई याद ना आई तेरी. This is the performance of Shadab Khan, who's back after the shoulder injury. Well, very bad decision. Now, BBL performance, well, basically a full comeback movie, right? So this is the same Shadab who disappears for months and then returns like, miss me? Well, some people are saying this is the future, others are saying this is a conspiracy, and PCB is saying, relax, trust the process, which is the same line Pakistan cricket has used right before chaos for the last 20 years. So good luck to the team, and Salman, welcome back. Shadab and Babar and Shaheen, enjoy the break, because in Pakistan cricket, you're never dropped. You're just temporarily unavailable for national heartbreak. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today's episode, folks. Hijabis, hijabs that could save lives from minority heroes, cracking exams to Pakistan cricket, playing its usual game, of course, confuse the nation. We've covered it all. Tune in next time, because in Pakistan, the news never sleeps, and neither do the politicians or the WhatsApp debate. Now, and if nothing else, just remember, life here is less straight line and more of a traffic jam and a political rally and a cricket match all happening at the same time. ख़वातीन व हज़रात, मैं हूँ मुनीब हामिद. आपसे मिलेंगे इंशाल्लाह कल. अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा. That means take care and have a good night. Allah Hafiz.